One of my most recent coaching clients had their first disclosure be a complete success with this simple mindset shift I gave them. So steal this, you don't have to pay for it. How would you disclose your herpes status if you had already had success with dating? If you had already dated someone long-term and not given them herpes? If you had already felt like people do want to date you out there, and those who are aligned with you, who appreciate honesty, who appreciate sexual maturity and vulnerable conversations and honesty from you, how would you start disclosing? Because it probably wouldn't come across as vulnerable, pity party, shame, victim, trauma dumping, begging for approval. And when you realize that the way I just described disclosure might be what you've been going through, or might be what your disclosures have seemed like, or how you envision them in your head if you never dated, you realize that's why you're stuck. Now, the key here is that we can't expect to just make our disclosure perfect or just become this version of ourselves instantaneously if we've been living in shame for years. But having this clear image of like, how would I act? How would the version of me that's already had success with disclosure and dating act? And then realize that if you step into that version of yourself and you go out there and you disclose if you've never done it before, you might actually find a partner who's like, this energy is the reason why I'm going to accept you. And then when you have actual proof, it's like you fake it until you make it. And once you find a partner, because this new way of disclosing has actually served you, then you've broken that belief that you can't find love. And then you genuinely are the person who's dated, who's been able to disclose and able to have a partner. If you want some help putting that into practice, click the link in my bio. I'll reach out to you. Let's figure this out.